Number one, your body is not the problem. So we can go ahead and rule that out right now. All of these things are experiences built up to the body that you're in now, the person that you are now. And maybe you just want to change that direction. Just like I said in our last video, we want to establish a whole new normal. What does your normal currently look like? And if you're trying to change the direction, the path, the journey that you've currently been on, how are you going to make those changes and what do they look like? This isn't one of those things where you want to dive back into old habits or go on an old diet. Dabbling in something that you have felt has worked before. Like I said, this is a culmination of experiences and things that you've already done and felt and have already lived through. And you're trying to tell me you didn't learn nothing? You're trying to tell me that you didn't learn nothing on the journey. You didn't learn nothing about your food habits. You didn't learn nothing about things that just make you go crazy, things that make you tick, things that send you over the edge, things that make you binge. Just those things you have literally learned, which leads me in to number two, which is self-awareness. What type of accounts are you following currently? I know social media is a playground where you're gonna hear a lot of the same opinions regurgitated over and over and over again. And I know that this can be kind of cliche. Even if you don't feel it now, it is playing a massive role in your self-perception over time. I need everyone to really internalize that. I'm a person that follows not only plus size people, but mid-size people and also skinny people and fit people. I am a person that finds motivation in the different body types. A body can look like this and a body can look like that. But I also understand that there's a lot of positive emphasis on one side of the playing field. And I don't think that's a coincidence. Actually, I know it's not a coincidence. I know it's extremely intentional that there is a lot of praise or positivity placed on one side of the spectrum. And as much as anyone wants to deny the facts, body positivity is it and health at every size, there's all kinds of statements that are being out there. And I do see that some of these things can be extremely harmful, especially when the overall goal is to be healthy, is to make sustainable, healthy choices. When it comes to talking about skinny, when it comes to talking about getting fit, it isn't about the journey to get there. It is just about the body currently, what you look like currently. That has always been my holdup. You never really know what someone is doing behind closed doors. Eating healthily, eating enough calories, eating enough of their macros or whatever they need. You can follow any account on the spectrum, but you do have to know if you're following a bunch of negative accounts or accounts that make you feel bad about yourself or your body or who you are, your ethnicity. It doesn't matter. If any accounts are making you feel bad about yourself, it's counterproductive to literally social media in general. Another massive role of self-awareness is being able to distinguish between hating your body or hating what you have done to your body. So the body is reacting and doing exactly what it is supposed to do to keep you living, to keep your heart pumping, to keep everything going. If you've just been feeding it with the wrong resources and the wrong things for an extended period of time, then only naturally is your body going to look a certain way. There's gonna be people talking about having PCOS and having hypothyroidism. And there's plenty of people that actually have these conditions, and it is more difficult to lose weight. It's not impossible, it is more difficult. But this is where I want everyone to come on in. Come. You probably don't have any of those conditions, and you just aren't being real with yourself. At least that was the case for me, because not only was it extremely difficult for me to lose weight, I felt like I was doing all the right things, eating all the right foods, but why did it feel like no weight was coming off? I genuinely thought I had hypothyroidism. I went to go get tested for that. I thought I had PCOS. Then went to go get tested for that. Why everything come back? I'm good to go. I'm healthy. An argument that a lot of people will make, myself included when I was a bit overweight, was that I'm healthy. And I was, blood work is coming back and I'm healthy, and that isn't the point. The point is that you're at higher risk for something going wrong. Your heart is putting in more effort. Your body has to do more work to carry the extra around. It's okay. I feel like people get very uncomfortable talking about this when it's not something that's uncomfortable to talk about. It is just a part of the human experience to gain weight, to lose weight, to have bodily fluctuations, to feel bad about yourself, to feel good about yourself, to feel good waking up with that morning skinny. There is a reason these things happen, they exist, and you feel a certain way and they're attached to it. Which leads me into number 3. What kind of relationship do you currently have with your body? Do you move? Do you try and nourish your body? Do you neglect your body? I know no matter what, I always neglect my body of water. I can't help it. It is some something I wish would just click in my brain and I would just do the right thing. A lot of our relationships with our body is pretty poor, not only because of, probably upbringing, social media, society, pressures, all these types of things, but it is a personal responsibility to take control of your life in this aspect. What you're putting in your mouth, if you're deciding to move today, that is all on you. No one is going to, I guess someone, if you want to get a trainer, someone's going to tell you to do it, but you still have the choice to not do it. So it's up to you to make the decision to go move your body, to fuel your body with foods that actually are doing something beneficial for you. I know as much as I love to eat fatty, greasy, carbohydrate heavy foods, there are still foods I know that I enjoy just as much that are far better for me. And that is ultimately what we're trying to change here. We're trying to establish a new normal. So my normal was to eat out maybe 4 or 5 times a week. If that's your normal, don't feel bad about it. Don't feel guilty about it. Plenty of Americans and people are living a life like that, or eating out 5 to 7 days out the week. People are doing that. And that is a standard way of living here. And that was a standard way of living for me, where I was eating out more than I was eating at home. One thing that I noticed that is very difficult to do is eat healthy and spend a reasonable amount of money on it. Be on a budget, right? That's why I decided those things that I really enjoy that are really good for me, like acai, things like this that just don't make sense for the pocket. When you go out into the world, but you know that you get fuel and energy and your body feels great when you eat these things. Like, if you know that's the case for something you enjoy and it's a bit pricey, get your butt on the internet, find the cost-efficient options. There are options out there for you. Being overweight isn't an exclusive experience. If you have a naturally smaller frame, it's likely that that person is still berating their body, still feeling like they're skinny fat, still feeling like, oh, this cellulite or something, blah, blah, blah. These problems don't go away even if you lose the weight. You'll find something else, I promise. And that's why it is the most important to establish a healthy relationship with your body, with yourself, to love yourself. When I decided to let go all the hatred, all the berating, all the negative self-talk, let it all go. Start embracing who you are today, which leads me into number 4. Stop buying the wrong size. Stop buying clothing and fashion choices that naturally don't align with who you are or your body type. Now, dressing for your body type, this is extremely subjective. There is gonna be someone who is 250 pounds who thinks it is completely beautiful and they feel the most confident in a string bikini. It will never be me. I don't care what size I am. I will never be the type that feels so confident and sexy in a string bikini. Hey, maybe in the future I will, but over the last decade, it's never been me. Even as I've went up and down in weight, it's never been me. Even if society and social media is telling me to wear these things, why would I wear them? If I don't feel confident, comfortable, safe inside these clothing. I need everyone to stop worrying about the size on the tag. Buy clothing that fits and accommodates what style you're going for, your personal style. Even if you don't have a personal style yet, there are things that you feel comfortable in and there are things that you just don't. That is enough information for you to know. Even if it is a body thing, you are buying the wrong size for your body. As soon as I let go of the number and these sizes, size 14, size 10, dress size, pant size, extra large, 1X, 2X, let all of the sizes go and get the size that fits according to the appearance that you're going for. Are you looking for something loose and flowy? Are you looking for something tight and fitted? Clothing is supposed to fit you. You are not supposed to fit the clothing. So you are finding clothing that works for you, that you feel confident in and comfortable in at any size. Now that's the quote we need to be putting out. It took me way too long to start buying the larger size when I'm looking for a more baggy look. Why would I buy the size I need if I'm looking for a baggy look? Oh, that oversized sweater that you're a large in, but you can't be caught dead by an 3X. That's too much. You can't. Girl, cut it out. For that hoodie, get me the biggest size. Get me the biggest size, okay? I don't even want to have a body in that hoodie. All that to say is that the size doesn't matter. How you feel in it, how you personally feel you look in it. That's what matters. Number 5, fake it till you make it. I know you have heard it, and while I understand some people are gonna say, no, don't fake it, don't pretend, don't blah, 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 it's fake. Shut up, shut up. Because did you think that you were gonna lose weight and become the person that you thought you were all along? Like, that's not how this works. You need to start acting like the person that you have in your head now. That way you don't feel like an imposter when you do feel like you've arrived at the destination or the location that you're trying to be at. You will feel like an imposter because you spent the whole duration of your journey building up to something that doesn't even exist for you. So when I was 226 pounds, I definitely felt like I was down here. Like, this is my highest weight, damn near 230 pounds, okay? I'm low. And if my high is, let's throw out some imaginary number. I don't use a scale, but let's throw out 150. That is my destination. So this time I'm doing all this. I'm going up here, I'm going up here, I'm going up here slowly but surely because I know I'm doing the right thing. I get here and it's like, all right, now what? I have read a lot of Reddit stories. I consume way too much content in general, especially when I was actively trying to lose weight. I was binging weight loss content. I was in there. And I'm sure you've also went down a rabbit hole yourself. It just helped my psyche to be put into the weight loss space and felt like I was completely integrated in what was happening and I'm gonna see the ultimate success because I'm totally in it. Stop. Yes, consume the weight loss content. It will give you motivation. Things that bring you back to where you know you need to be. Great things to consume, great things to watch. But ultimately, you gotta get to the action part. You gotta get to just doing it and not just like hearing it or thinking about it and just all in. You're not all inning on weight loss. You're all inning on your life. So really, start acting the way you would act then up here. Start acting that way now because that's who you are and you deserve that. It doesn't matter what your body looks like or what your size is or how society is viewing you currently in your current body at the moment. That is so insignificant and does not matter. How you view yourself, even if you don't believe it right now, matters the most. Start believing you are confident now. Start believing that you have the body that you want now. Start living. I'm so sorry for jumping down your neck. If you feel like I jumped down your neck, I'm so sorry. I just want you to be able to get out from under the rock that I felt that I was under for so long. There are so many people that can attest to this experience. There are so many videos that you're going to watch that are going to say the same things over and over and over again. And you can hear them, but it is about taking action. It is about going for that 15-minute walk. It is about implementing making your bed every day. It is about getting that protein in first thing in the morning, into your coffee, into your smoothie. Starting your day with intention. There's going to be inevitable days no matter what where you don't feel like doing it. And that's when you know you need to do it. Show up for yourself. This is where you have control. This is where you can. I'm gonna start crying. Dang it. You got this. Come back for support whenever you need it. I feel like I have come a long way. And I'm definitely here to help you as well. Thank you guys for all the comments that you guys have been leaving on the video since I have been back. Not only just the videos, but the vlogs as well. That is all I have for you today. Go ahead and check out our previous uploads if you have missed them. And if you are looking for a bit more motivation, maybe you don't know what to snack on, maybe you don't know what to eat. Leave your tips down below, some things that you know have really pushed you forward on the journey. And I will see you in our next video.